Hi everyone. I'm out here about halfway to my campsite for opening day of deer season. I've had a lot of homework and college assignments to catch up on this week, but I've been super excited for deer season coming up, and this is the day before opening day, so I'm headed out to Depot Lake, which is in zone 1 of the North Maine woods. It's a pretty far drive, about 3 hours beyond the gates, but I'm super excited to get there. And it's warm and rainy. I wish we had like some snow for tracking or cooler temperatures, but I've been waiting all year for this time of year, so I'm ready to go out and have a fun hunt. And I'm stopped here at this gravel pit to sight in the gun that one of my friends is generously letting me use for the season. It's a Remington in 30-06, a semi-auto. So it's bigger than my 243, just better for shooting through brush and shooting big animals. And then he's also letting me use this federal bonded ammunition, 200 grain. So it should be sighted in, but I want to make sure. I have some rock set up at the end of that gravel pit, and I'll take a few shots kneeling to make sure it's sighted in and practice a little offhand, and then go find my campsite. And if I see a partridge on the way, I can get that. I have my shotgun with me, so I'm super excited for deer season. It starts tomorrow. Thanks for watching. This is the Maibec Bridge. There's a plaque back there that I read. It was built in 1994 after the old bridge was taken out by an ice dam. And weight capacity is 200,000 pounds. So I finally made it to the spot. It's now like 3:30. It took me quite a while to get in, but it's looking really good. I'm gonna set up the tent right in this area, and all the way in on this little road that's kind of like grassy, and they cut it probably within the past 10 years because there's all these little landings alongside of it. But I really like the looks of it because there's a lot of mixed wood. It goes uphill up that way with spruce and fir, and then hardwoods mixed in, and then it gets kind of wetter down there. But I saw some fresh moose rubs and just a lot of good looking browse. So I hope there's some deer around. I've never been here. This is my first time in this exact spot. But I have a little more daylight to get camp set up, and then maybe even bird hunt before dark. Home base is all set up. I got a couple hours to bird hunt and scout a little bit. The end of the road is right down there, so I'm heading off that and have fun. It's finally deer season. This is the morning I've been waiting for all year, pretty much. It's still raining slightly, and that never really let up, but I like hunting in the rain. It actually wasn't raining at 2 a.m. because I woke up to a bull grunting outside of my tent, and I just popped my head out the window and I could hear him in the bushes but couldn't see him. So that was cool, and I have a plan for where to go. So I'm just gonna get something to eat and then head out and take it slow and easy in the openings and the choppings where I'm seeing browse and I could see a deer, and have fun, explore. I've never been here, so it's just gonna be a fun day of exploration, and maybe I'll see one. Just found this cool tree stand. Some trash from the loggers from a long time ago. And right out here is a road. That's a different road system than the one I'm camping on. So I'm gonna head out there and see what it looks like. And if I do find deer sign, then slow down and actually do some still hunting. Because now, up until now, I've just been covering ground and just trying to learn the lay of the land a little bit. So, see what happens. I just found a pine tree that's looks like it's about as wide as I am tall. It's a huge one. And it looks like somebody tried to chop it down years ago right here. And it's kind of growing over, but it has a lot of rot in it now. I don't think it's gonna last too much longer. I'm still within sight of the pine tree, which is right over here behind me. And this has to be about the biggest cache of chaga in Maine. On one yellow birch. The biggest chunk I've ever seen, definitely. Still raining pretty hard. One of the things with hunting here where I am is that there's huge swamps everywhere, which makes it hard just when you're kind of going through a nice hardwood area where you can actually walk, and then 9 times out of 10, I've run into swamps that I'd have to swim through and have to backtrack and find another route out. But I'm pretty excited because I just found my first actual deer sign. It's in the middle of this, again, swamp, but this one's at least huntable in that there's some openings here and there where I can see, and it's just old deer poop. It doesn't look too fresh, but there's deer here, few and far between, but I'm on to them now. I think I can get one. It's sunnied right up now, and the weather is beautiful. I've got a couple more hours of daylight, and I've just been still hunting. I think I just spooked a moose because I just heard crashing, running away. It sounded too big and rambunctious for a deer. And I just found a little, well, not too little, moose antler. It's older, mossy. I don't know yet if it's going to be worth to bring it out with me, but I'll pick it up, see what it looks like. Oh, it's in there good. Wow, that's old. It's pretty big though. Smells like a moose antler. I would say at least 6 or 7 years, because the top is starting to rot. That would have been really nice to find fresh. Wow, that's cool. Back at my campsite now, It turned into a pretty cold, chilly, windy night. A lot colder than last night was, but it'll be good sleeping. I had a perfect hunt today. Didn't get anything, but explored a lot of new area and had tons of fun. Cooking up some supper now. This is wild turkey. Not from here, from a different hunt. The moon is out. So I still have one night to camp out. Unfortunately, I have to head out tomorrow. But I'm so thankful to be able to have a place like this to come and hunt, and it's just so much fun. Can't wait for the next one.